He said, I'm going to post it to the women's to they get money to the so that we'll go take it from there. I said, my man, I'm only bad for the same lecture.
Then how can the people catch you now?
The people, before the man call me back, now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go steal.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, "Oh, my man, I'll let you be there and call you back again."
So that time you go to work?
I go to work.
You leave from your working place, you come to the man.
Yeah, I'm from to my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go steal now?
No, I'm not go steal. I go to yeah. How you question me? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand, then you still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
Okay, let's go now. I beg you, sorry.
I say
when they call you in the net now.
When the man call me in the net,
yeah.
He asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say we are 3.
You told the man, say you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to the How milk tea.
Oh, milk tea?
Yeah.
For you to drink?
With bread.
The bread?
3 pieces of bread.
With egg inside?
With egg inside, my butter. So when I carry it to the man, say, carry it to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the food man give you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man, the man say, thank you. I say, okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friends called me.
Yeah, the same man you going to now?
Yeah, the same man.
And the man tell you say, want for you to go steal?
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say, clean the car. Then they are 2 now.
In the Jeep?
In the Jeep. Then they are 2.
A big Jeep?
Yeah.
That one.
Black BG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the whole town now. You can judge people.
I just asking you questions. Sorry.
You can judge people like you can here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you. Sorry.
The way you talk in the question, you say when I move from here, I'll free. You say when I move from here, I'll free. You said one talk again.
Exactly.
I wanted to make the whole talk clear to you, but you talk in the question. Hi, looking. Then you want post another more word again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office of OSP.
I think you explain to me that you come to get paid. You say you get a tea to the man. After you get a tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I'll not pay.
Nobody, you getting very. You say asking too much question. Hey, just explain things. Say make your egg and bread. We bring it. Okay, sorry. That's why I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you,
I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then you.
Okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go ahead now.
The English say I need the English.
Okay, sorry. What is sorry now? Sorry.
Say Ali, you take that. You take that.
I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Say I can take that to
explain.
Okay.
They come and say the king to rescue us, and the king to kill us slowly. There's some of us, we have 10 children, no husband. To even help us to sustain our children. Now on the side what we're sending, that Susu can help us to pay our rent, to pay our children's school fee. But the government, people come here around, they tell us that we should leave the sidewalk. And most of the seven area, they sort of be careful with. The water, the poo water running from China Bay. They don't put the effort to clear the poo. Yeah, beyond Central Bay. Or in the car, the necklace, and not in the crack, on the car. Yeah, all the ferret necklace, they can occupy the car. The government see that one. But with the innocent people, why we know our job facility, our children all our house in college. Now the best things between us sustain our children. Just like Waka King to kill and they can rescue. What I say we should vote for our children future. They don't want our children future. They can damage our children future. If they love the citizen, if they don't want riot, police or soldier, nobody can support. Because now where we get our daily bread from? None of the brown men, they're not supporting children with their mother, with their husband, with their everything in the home. That some of us were not educated at the business backing or so when they tip around tip by them with poo. Some of us will not of our weapon. We're gonna medicine man was when you come into our market, we'll plan your eye, we will prepare you, Papa signal will whistle on you. Because because we fell with it, no say in the country. Yeah, don't say I can rescue them, one kill or slaughter. That killing them. So security, they kill my police, they kill my our seller police, they kill not get all awareness. For now until the 7th, they want to see all and on the street. That's why you don't get nobody job and say anything. And they're on the street. That people from the federal office they can come by our son. And what people making in it. Yeah. And that blessing will not belonging in market. Now along the street. And that market or say in the general market. Say la bravo phone all over the world. Great America. They said on the street. Africa they said on the street. That they la bravo. What can improve? That they want to suppress up on the street.
I have been working for the past 6 years with Georgia government, and we are caretaker. We are the one that's doing the cleaning up and things. Since Joseph Boakai, for the past 6 years, since Joseph Boakai took over for the past 3 months, they've been demanding us to come to work every day. For me, I pay $450 to where I live to come here and $450 to go back. Every day they will take listing for oil carry. But I was surprised yesterday, the minister called and she want to have a meeting with us. So we got there, Paulina came, and Paulina said there is no budget for us. She's not going to pay us, and she put it all down. Maybe when she get money the 15th or next month, she will pay us. For everybody that work on a job, we are government, she will put everybody down, and that's what she did. So we got angry, we went to the mansion in group, 730 persons. Paulina, she said, Joe, we have put her father down when you were working. So anybody that work on a job, we are redeemed. That job, we are put there, she will put them down. So therefore, she came and said, she's not working with us again, and she didn't pay us. So we asked her that we work in this government for the past 6 years. And then for the 3 months that Joseph Boakai got there, we've been working early in the morning, we can't early in the morning, we can't work. We have been working for the past 6 months. So they should get our pay so that we can go and sit down. That's how she left. So we should go and sit down and wait for the 15th. And I'm telling the Liberian government, I'm telling Boakai, Joseph Boakai, I said Joseph Boakai, and I'm always talking to the senator, representatives that we elected here, we voted for you. We are single mother. We call you. We voted for you in the house. You're sitting there. But please with us. She will get it wrong for us. She will get it wrong for the small child. She run it into her. She baby. Everyone take off anywhere. Pay us. We'll go and sit down. But you can't come and tell all people that we're on to where government. Are we not Liberian? Are we not Liberian? That you taking bread from our table, taking food from our mouth because of Georgia? Please, our senator, you can follow back. Our senator in the house, you have to talk for us. You say you are going to talk for the women that what Paulina is doing to us. She's taking bread from our mouth. We will be marching. We all will be going to the mansion in black. We will walk to the mansion and we'll point tire. And they will kill us. Because I want the king for the kill. They say the king to rescue. But they never came to rescue or they came to kill us. We will march to the mansion. Everybody going to wear black. Everybody that wear the minister of state that they put down. They will wear black. We'll go to the mansion. We'll put tire. We'll plan it. We'll walk to the mansion. The liar they get there, the information director, the information minister is a black liar. The people came to steal. He came after when he saw us. He stole and he said, your words are coming to Paulina coming back. He never came back. He just left on the only thing they did, they called the police are shopping us all over the place. So if they will kill us, they must be ready to kill us some money. We are Liberian. We work and we earn our own money.
If I tell you things I did in Bagam before you were born, you will feel discouraged. We were the one that's speaking chicken here. But today I can't do it. I want to be honest with you people. I don't want to tell you people a fairy tale story that you're woman and this and this. I'm being honest with you people.
You said during the youth days in Bong, you were one person who used to steal chicken.
I'm proud of that too.
And today coming back to tell the Liberian people that you want to have an elected position or occupy an elected position. Don't you think someone may refer to you as an old criminal?
And I need one to pour me, I will take it. I did it at that time, so I cannot dodge. But what I'm telling you is this. I have been refined, not only by myself, but by God alone.
But being refined, don't you think it will still follow you? This is a political era. Like you can remember.
Let me tell you something. If you want me to lie to the people of this country, then I will not do it. I'm telling you factual story about me. You didn't force me to tell you, I'm telling you something about me. I want the Liberian people to listen to it and be able to vote for me. Look, Jesus Christ himself said, only the criminal will be able to preach the Bible and understand it better. Okay? Why do you think Jesus made that remark? Because he knew there would be criminal in the world. Look, if I go to see chicken today, you put hanger on me and parade me in Bagan.
Are you making this statement to get the vote of the young people who these days are called Zogos and Zokis?
Or to maybe seek forgiveness?
Let me tell you, I'm making this statement to identify myself and where I come from, the struggle I went through, so you can build your life from there as younger generation and know there is hope in the future.
We want to talk to some people here as well. We see a lot of women here. Let's talk to our mama. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk to our mama up here. Welcome to Spoon TV. You are live. How are you? Okay. William, it's good to have you on Spoon TV. The donation, medical supplies. The senators have been in the county for about 4 days, ending this entire process with it. I'm very happy because your very Spoon FM used to say a whole lot of things about the past government. You said a whole lot of things. And our expectation was wow. But now since the government have taken over, we have not seen anything. And the ex-government, they proving to us that they still love the country, they still continue with their love. That you're the one used to castigate, you used to say a whole lot of things. So I'm very happy for you to be on the ground, for me to talk with you, because I really wanted to express my feeling to Spoon FM that you're put in a problem. The administration is not young, because people say a whole lot of things. So they have 100 years experience, they could do better things. But since they can, even a baby can be one more or even born a child. When this child will benefit you, as soon as you born that baby, you will tell from that baby is.
Oh, yes, indeed. Today is Thursday. The week is fast winding down, just as the month, and of course the year. And gradually, we are getting there. Soon and very soon, we will begin to have the real conversations about our nation's future. And of course, the moment for redemption will be on our hands. We all will have to take charge in ensuring that Liberia is redeemed from these parasites, these corrupt, unapologetic criminals, arrogant, feel disrespectful, and all that. So yes, we are back again this morning on the nation's biggest breakfast platform, the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. Okay, and many thanks and good morning to all of you, our friends, our followers. So on yesterday, the folks from way there in Konola, there is a radio network there in Konola. They've reached out for partnership to relay our broadcasts, our programs in that part of the country to serve our people and get them to know exactly just all of the things that are happening. So we're working behind the scene on several of these partnerships across the country because the call is so loud every time people are calling, and so the details of the partnership and the arrangements are things we are working on behind the scenes. And trust us, soon and very soon, you'll be listening to the nation's favorite breakfast platform via radio all across Liberia. Yes, we're working on these assiduously with other progressive partners and radio managements across the country, just as we have our guys in district number 2. They're way in Sano County, of course. They have been doing extremely well, and the partnership has been very great. And we are open to these progressive conversations about the redemption of our country's soul from the Bwaka hegemony, dynasty, corrupt gangster government. There are too many things to talk about. We're back again today to have some conversations around these. And so yesterday we witnessed a whole scene at the Capitol building. And so 2 lawmakers were invited by the Liberia National Police, according to them, for questioning in regards to the Capitol building fire incident. And subsequently, we saw those lawmakers released. So I think from the perspective of the police, the investigation continues. We also saw citizens, supporters, party stalwarts, executives, partisans of the former ruling CDC, who have categorically and of course very emphatically stated that these investigations and of course the processes and the way it's proceeding is clearly a targeted witch hunt on their party and of course their officials, particularly lawmakers, under the emblem of the CDC. So whenever they are called upon, it becomes a mandate for seditions and of course the executive of CDC to accompany these lawmakers, because this is an imbalanced investigation. The 2 parties involved, but only one party is being chastised, harassed, intimidated, and of course blackmailed in the process. What kind of investigation is that? Fun time to talk about that as well. The students are beginning to feel uneasy about a wave of mysterious death, rapes, and abuse of women and children across Liberia since Bwaka became president. The numbers are skyrocketing and of course scary. The media have spoken about it. We've spoken about this on several occasions. The news is coming home now, and the students feel like it's compelling for us to say something. And the latest came from the Student Unification Party on yesterday. They spoke very hard and tough and sent out what is considered an ultimatum or a caveat to the government. If, of course, you do not ensure justice for all of these mysterious deaths and killings across the country and the resurgence of Boyism, or whatever you want to call it. My guys went along the Maryland coast, knows exactly. So we are prepared to rally our people into history. And you know, when Soup say they come and rally, he knows. But folks, the Student Unification Party of the University of Liberia have said if the government cannot provide justice and say something about all the deaths, the killing, one day somebody dying for you, another somebody get this, that. If the government can't say anything, they will move into history. They will protest their way into history. So what is happening between the police and, of course, the motorcyclists? So there is also this recording that has been circulating where the regime speaker is heard loud admitting to just what we have been saying here about the alteration and the fingering of the national budget. $20 million they stole from the 2024 budget. Richard Kun admits clearly, plainly, and in real accounting terms, yes, they stole the budget. They say it was finger for choo. We'll play it again for the year. Maybe you're not here, but we'll play it and bit by bit break it down for you all to understand. When we tell you, say right now the country is so stealing going on, you feel we're joking. Such a thing in a real country warrants an impeachment of the president, the chief executive of the country. The legislature passed on the budget. The numbers are correct. The chief clerk reads the numbers and sends it to the Senate. The Senate act on it, concurs, and sends it just right within there between the Senate and the executive mansion before the publication. It gets altered. Numbers manipulated, upward or downward. My name is Abu Sharif. Hagar Gonda is here. The cash giveaway is also on 20,000, 10,000, 15,000, 50,000, 100,000. All available for you this morning. Just that *799 *70# and you're good to go. Hagar, good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning to you. Good morning to Liberians following us this morning on the Freedom Morning Rush right here on Freedom 87.9. Is again another day to be right here. And we are grateful to God Almighty for the gift of life that has brought us through this day. And of course, together we are here to serve the Liberian people breakfast of this morning up to 10 o'clock here. Too many things, like you said, too many things to talk about. Just quickly in passing, the president of the Republic of Liberia has lifted the suspension on the suspension of the National Elections Commission boss. I think following several public pressure, the president was made to know that the trend at which he was trying to take was a terrible one. And so, yes, thanks to our international partners, even if you listen.
But we told you that you were going to go back, right? We told you that, of course, from what we're getting, Baka desire to remove her failed. Yeah. So last night,
so
finally he left
even if you go to
so Gloria Mutu can go suck lamb.
So even if you go to the executive mansion website, the release that was sent there admitted that there were meetings held with international partners, including ECOWAS and all of that. So it tells you that the president, while ECOWAS have not intervened, all of the other displaces, but when it came to the issue of the National Elections Commission, it clearly stated and clearly portrayed the government as being terrible and making or getting involved into plans that was geared to was undermining the democratic process of our country. So it's good that yes, the president succumbed to his earlier decision, and now that Madam Devietta Brown is there, we ask her to not get intimidated, not to be moved by fears or whatever it is. Let her serve.
What it says basically is that, look, some of you that have been worrying, the people here, they want it. I challenge them. Maybe they are telling you they can't do nothing to the election. The only thing they can do to the election is to deliver for the Liberian people. The Liberian people go and vote for them. Nobody can steal election. So Josiah Joker, how do you call that? Mususkado, whoever the fanatic or unity partisan you thought you're putting there, they miss it. Even if they go there, they can't do anything with the election. So you can sleep on that one. We'll go to election. If Baka fails to deliver, he will be flogged, dragged on Broad Street, and put in handcuff to account for every stealing that going on. What you looking at? Yeah, be joking. How long? And I've 2 years coming finish now. Go the 4 more year, we'll finish the 4 year. Oh, drag the one and put in handcuff.
So yes, we are here, and like Abu said the cash giveaway we're here. And Abu, have you noticed something? Our mission to ensure that all of those who have been playing the Freedom Cash Giveaway campaign, I think it's on course. Yesterday evening,
how people were getting 5,000. I listened to the show.
And this morning again, I'm sure we're going to do similar thing here this morning. So all of you who have been playing from the one of this cash giveaway thing up to where we are now, you'll be expecting something.
So anything, suppose
be expecting 15,000,
apparently it's based
10,000,
on the
based
length
on
of
the length
time
of time you play and the
you've been
time.
playing. Yeah.
So, like I said, if somebody have played like 20 times, what they will receive will not be compared to somebody who have played 10 times or maybe 11 times. So, based on how you have played from the inception of this cash giveaway on Freedom FM, from the inception, trust me, I'm sure many of you can attest to it. You started winning from yesterday and all of that. And this morning we are about to do it. We got 2 different frequent players draw. The one that will come based on how you play, and the one that will come here based on the playing you will do this morning. And then the prizes, the grand prizes this morning, 20,000, 10,000 up here for grab this morning. And all you have to do just for $200 Liberian dollars, for $200 Liberian dollars, you dial star 799 star 70 hash, star 799 star 70 hash. So just for $200 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to either win 20,000 or 10,000 right here. But depending on what you will play, how you will play, it will tell us how much you will win. But again, between now to the end of March or maybe so, just continue to look up. Many of you who have played, if not all of you who have played from the inception of this cash giveaway, are going to benefit something, at least 5,000, depending on how many times you play. If you play maybe like 10 times, which is if you use 100 to play 10 times, 1,000, but you could be winning around 2,005 and all of that. So just continue this morning, or we can have 6 persons. Then we do more draws here this morning, and star 799 star 70 hash, star 799 star 70 hash, and then you stand a chance to be part of the list of winners here on the Freedom Morning Rise.
That's correct. So it is what it is. So we're gonna go for our break with Crime Stopper Liberia. Then when we come back, we will do our in-house. Why are Bwaka officials so indisciplined, no matter their age, and they do not consider their age and whatever? They go out on social media and throw insults at anybody. The latest being the Deputy Minister for Public Affairs, one Anthony V. Kessley. I think he's been notorious for uncultural attitude on the social platform against decent and critical views about the government and the presidency. So every time, I think the way he knows how to do these things. Cruzo, please come. Anything here doing the same thing again yesterday.
Yeah, Cruzo, you have to please come and
I
help us.
we
want to get out of the Crime Stoppers.
or something.
I don't know, please.
I don't know.
So, Cruzo, if you're around, please, you have to please come here to help us. There is something going on this morning.
All the other one are corrupted.
Yeah, and Crime Stoppers is now on YouTube. You can play.
Yeah, you can play for YouTube. The real one, yesterday. Yeah. I'm not seeing.
So, go to active promotions. No, down. Okay, up. No, right. Yeah, up. Okay, yeah.
Right,
yeah. So then check for.
Okay, maybe it'll be right inside.
But you have to tell me. So continue to play your cash giveaway this morning. We want 6 persons between now to 8:15. The time is 2 minutes past 8 o'clock. Between now to 8:15, start.
Now we get it. So basically, what you got to do, you got to pull all the 5 in here. So as soon as you look here, you get it. This break, and we will be right back.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime and report it, don't take law in your hand for the authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. My part of report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Oh, yes, indeed. Crime Stopper, stopping crime for all of us, and showing that the rule of law culture remains the only means of seeking justice for crimes committed against us or anybody in our community. So, yes, here guys going to display screenshots of, there are multiple of them, and you listen to the languages of a man who is supposed to be an elder, and be an elder in a sense of our African culture is to be somebody who demonstrates high pedigree of character in the midst of people, and in fact they become the moral reference. As an elder, when you're in a community or you're in a house, you're the moral reference. When the people sliding, when the young folks are sliding off, you kind of bring them back on, and but unfortunately, like many times we've said, there are some of our elders today, our older folks today, who probably is an effect of their old age meet up with the technological advancement, and they want to fit into it, so they think they have to ignore all of their moral principles, and by doing so, that means you into the fries, the social media fries, stuff like that. Yeah, but it all boils down to the basic home training. And basic home training is not only limited to the young folks out there. Say, oh, you can get home training, man. Even some of the people who call elders today, old folks. Once you did not get the requisite home training, you can get old, like 80-year-old, you will still show symptom of the lack of basic home training. And so sometimes I see a lot of people trying to fight themselves. Oh, how they met old and they met talking on social media. It is from the Genesis. Check it out, right? In spite of his age and everything. There are a lot of old people here, there are a lot of old people who have issues with how the young people approach and issues in the country, but they are not going around insulting and using F words on people's parents, their peers, right? They're not on record. But this particular man, I just shared, when I shared it yesterday, I saw a lot of people coming on a news admitting, oh yeah, this is the man, and I was bewildered. I'm like, really? That means the entire country agreed that this man is the captain for profanity on social media. He insults everybody, of course. And one thing I know, in the realm of intellectualism, when people are out of logical reasoning, they resort to insult. Anytime you see somebody does not have the capacity to respond constructively to issues that are being raised, then they will resort to insult. So basically, this man is supposed to be in the executive mansion, communicating, and policies and programs and activities of the president and correcting the misinformation constructively and in convincing manner, but because he lacks the capacity to do that, so he results in insult and names calling, branding people. Not everybody that disagree with the government today are seditious. And even if they are seditious, they are Liberian. You are no more intelligent because you are a unity partisan and they are seditious. That is the foolery that a lot of you carry in your head, and you call yourself intellectual, right? Thinking that because you subscribe to a particular school of thought, and the other men who subscribe to this school of thought, that means lesser human being. And that is the height of your intellectual dumbness, right? So this man, you want to put it there?
Yeah, so yes.
So you all see it, because I mean, some of us, as much as our ages are small, but the training we got, we can't come using these kind of words on radio or writing them on social media, responding to everybody, insulting and all of that. And this man said, because I did not capture the kid, the beginning you are responding to. Imagine a little grandson of or daughter of his is able to pull him and get him emotional to the extent where he ignores the fact that he is an elderly man, right? And he is a public figure. And in news, you all know here guys the word that prominence make news. If I must compare, I'm looking for news. What are going to do with Ernest or Ernest Krumah? Who is Ernest Krumah? The people start to ask, but why are you highlighting Ernest Krumah? But Anthony V. Kesselly insults somebody man and pa. That's news. Yeah, Anthony V. Kesselly works in the office of the president. So it think I get time for Anthony. You the one got to come and you tell us. Then the public will judge whether it justify for you. Whether it justify for you to go back, respond, and be insulting. I mean, not even correcting the person, but insulting somebody. Man, you look at the words for you. Insulted the guy, man, the lady's mother, insulted the lady's father. But this man works in the office of the president, and in fact, he's the president's friend. And this man used to be very close to the president when he was vice president of food. But at some point, even appointment became a challenge because some of these minor issues.
So then I will question the ability of the president, especially claiming to be the kind of Baptist who should respect and who value. Having people within his immediate cycle who are so disrespectful, who are very intolerant, who are arrogant.
And I age me, I think Boga should just be older than him.
Any of you can go on Facebook, just search for Anthony V. Kesselly. Just go there. You see, go through his profile. This is you know, it is terrible that our country is becoming this moral bankrupt under these women, because you cannot be people who should be serving as role model to others, people who should be setting examples that others will follow. If people of this old man or age group can be using such a language, such a words on the internet, where several persons are following, maybe because somebody respectfully disagree with you and call you, maybe call you to question. Because these days the guys go about and just lying on Facebook, saying things that are not even happening. And then when you, as conscious-minded human being, when you see it, you try to erect the necessary checkpoint and rectify some of their mis and disinformation. Then they come back at you, not with fights to counter-argue what you have said or what you'll be saying, but they come now with insults. It is terrible. Imagine things that are happening under this administration. Now Anthony V. Kesselly is insulting as he's doing, and then you got somebody who is a minister who turned to porn star all of that. People, ministers of government, who should be instilling of an upright moral decency in the younger generation, are now beginning to live lives when our children start following them.
And now they see insult of Liberian citizens that lady did on social media when the car issue came up. And now they see insult the ombudsman office, how they call the other lady from NAFA. Even though, Glasgow, even though I really don't care whatever happens to Glasgow, it's all her business. They like it, they fire her, they like it, they do whatever. That's her business. I think she deserves it. It is not my case. If she thinks she's been wrongly treated, she should go to court. It's all on her and all of that. But we're just saying, this is what they said she did. That you're insulting her co-workers and doing all kinds of things and those complaints. But this is a public servant. This man being paid taxpayers' money, working in the office of the president and known to be the president's best friend. And the president is a deacon, Baptist deacon. But this man goes all out on social media, insulting people's mother, calling them names, insulting the private parts publicly, and using the F words, everything. And he shows it to the president. The president is okay with that. The president says, yeah, this is the defense. And the justification he puts up is that for him, he thinks, so listen, I don't know. This is not being flagged because anybody is kind of afraid of him or whatever, but just for the nation to know. So when you see the wave of disrespect directed at Anthony Kesseley, nobody will come, oh, you know that old man, this, that. That thing Kesseley doing, Kesseley has, apparently, he read it because there's some very useless old folks. Entire life, very useless, and he appears to be one of them. Because any youthful, sound, responsible old man, trust me, will not take social media as a place where you go and cause other people's parents. You too have parents. But it's not going to, the wave of insult that should be directed to you, when it gets directed, even your kids will be shamed. You can't cause by everybody in the country. You're not ruled by everybody. Right? And the thing is, you're really thinking it is your one versus everybody in the country now. Saying you decide, you say, you don't care, you don't get time for your age, you don't get time for your status, you don't get time for anything. Even if it is a pseudonym, who doesn't disagree with you, you cause your mind, cause your power. Everybody decide and start going for your mind, your power. And the people that are so dear to you. And in that case now, the most, because he appears like a common bootlegger. The most dear person to him now is Bwaka. Bootlegging at his age, he's still bootlegging, doing the regular sycophancy that the young people will be doing for school fees and horse rent. At his age, you don't expect this man at his age to be bootlegging and politicians. This man should be principally and supporting people professionally. So because you're not looking for school fees, you're not looking for transportation, you're not looking for horse rent at that level now, right? It is expected that you're not looking for that. So the young man struggling for that probably, and so people can understand by your level, still being a common bootlegger, and sycophant, and the kind of sycophantic attitude, the punk behavior, you still demonstrating that in the open. So now when all the children that you're insulting their mind, their part, start directing it, and in fact they say, okay, the person that's so dear to him right now, the reason why he's insulting everybody mind and part, that Bwaka. So we are going for Bwaka, we're going for Bwaka man, we're going for Bwaka part. Anytime he insult anybody on their post, you go for Bwaka man, Bwaka part, because that the one that can hear him, that the person are dear to him. So consistently, until this man can regain his sense, every time you grab Bwaka man, Bwaka pa, then Bwaka will sit down and say, but why are the citizens insulting my man and my pa? What have I done? Somebody will remind and say, no, that your deputy minister always on social media insulting people mind, people pa. So they get very, they say, oh, it seems like he has no real value for his mind and pa, so that what he's insulting other people mind and pa. So now, the person he get real value for that you. So the citizens say, they ain't coming waste their time on his mind and part that he ain't get value for that you, they come here attack. So you see what you have to, the reason why you have to calculate your action when you're in certain positions, certain places, and certain environment, and you're with certain people. And I see the old man proudly going out and things. You're not the only rule man, old man. You gotta stop what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So you can still continue to play your cash giveaway this morning. Star 799 hash. Sorry, star 799 star 70 hash. Star 799 star 70 hash. And of course, we're giving out 20,000 and 10,000 here this morning. So all that you have to do just for 200 $200 you can play, and I will be doing double draws here this morning to also give money to people who have been playing over the time and have not been able to win something. From the inception of the cash giveaway, I said, all of you who have played from the inception of the cash giveaway stand the opportunity to win for yourself this morning, depending on what you have played in the past. If you played 10 times, we do the multiplication and why is supposed to be added to that, and out of that, that is what is supposed to benefit. So people will be given the African players prize based on how they have played. So let's continue this morning. We've not gotten the 6. At least we can talk about 4 more because 2 we've gotten now. So star 799 star 70 hash right here. Then yes, we do a draw to give you money here this morning on the Freedom Morning Rise right here. So
That's correct. So I just want to play. I want to play this clip from Soup. It's important.
Yes, you can do so. Then after we recognize our Facebook followers.
Yeah, no, let's do that first. Oh, we don't know, then we can. We play the Soup, and then the say the actual workers or what kind of worker yesterday still the protest also, right? And then we just blame all that one. I want those. Then we make progress.
So we start up first with the recognition of our Facebook comments this morning. We start up first with Sam Manuwe. Sam Manuwe. Sam says here, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I am watching you guys from my purple corner at Mizo. Gonko Tiawon for president says good morning. Grace Cooper. Grace Cooper says, good morning to my good brother. Prince Dennis Siba. Prince says, good morning, Freedom Family. Stanley E. Anderson. Stanley says, good morning, Freedom Radio. I'm watching you live from Waterside this morning. David Nipan says, I'm Mr. David. Mr. David is watching. Newman Sharif. That's Munya Sharif. Says, good morning. I am following you from district number 9, Cinco this morning from Matadi. Tita Kwan says, good morning, Freedom Family. James McBurge says, we continue. So I don't, we don't understand what is that. Yasa Sharif says, good morning, Freedom Family. John J. One says, good morning, guys. Please share this live, okay? Venetia's Junior Bar, watching from New Cool Town. John, you okay? Amara Jana Kamara says, good morning, Freedom Radio, Liberia. I'm following live from Brussels. Many thanks for the great service. James Lavin says, good morning, Freedom FM. George Watkins, good morning, everyone. I'm following from my comfort zone in District 13, Montserrat County, Liberia. CDC Papi Success Keita for life. Good morning, Freedom FM family from Duport Road. God, please have mercy on GMB Liberia. It says that. Jeremiah Coley says, watching from Mississippi Street, Greenville, Sino County. Edwin W. Judy. Good morning, my dear brothers. Watching from Greenville City, Sino County College Campus. Sino Community College Campus. Peter Tuba says, good morning, Freedom FM. I'm watching you live from Sokunik Community District 4 CDC Son. That's Franklin Kamara says, good morning. I'm watching from my comfortable home in Logan Town. God Divine Grace Jojo. It says, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I am watching from 80 Tubert Road. Thanks for the show. Stay blessed and protected. Amen. So that does it. You can continue to send in your text, your comments here on our live Facebook feed, and also continue to share the continue to share the live so that others can form a part of it. And don't forget to play the cash giveaway. It's up *799 *70# for just 200. You stand a chance to win 20,000 or 10,000 right here this morning. And we want to play that.
So a lot of folks have said that the state is failing. And day to day, day in, day out, every other time we wake up to terrible news, absolutely no progressive things happening in the country. No, the environment looks scary. Higa. I don't know whether you take notice.
No, seriously, it is.
Every time, we are living, frightened, scared, as if something is about to happen. And this fear keeps dawning on each and everybody in every sector of the country. Wake up, the police have made the city to look like an emergency and all that. But, simply because I think it is the police or the law enforcement folks that are going to make a lot of money. By the time Baka ends his tenure.
And with display of video where police are caught on cameras receiving bribe from motorcyclists just yesterday.
Okay, yeah, but that's the main conversation. Now, we don't want to brush the one or we come to the motorcyclists and the police issue. Because we see they have put roadblocks all over. They have people with tattoo and stuff, and all of these things. They're fine. Law enforcement is a good thing when the laws are enforced, because we sit here all of the time, we encourage the rule of law, and of course, that is the bedrock of the work we do here. So when we see the police acting to enforce the law, it is a fun thing. But indeed, we have to look at it in depth, where the missing links are. But you see these operations, the police, they're special operations. So every time they get money. So by the time the government will put the security budget, when you see it, you hold your head. Because every day, Gregory is enjoying this. Every time he creates a scene, oh yeah, there's operation, they get some money. Oh yeah, send men, put the men in the pickup. All these things. Every time their money going towards these things. So they always create a scene in the country. However, so the students have all been sitting. And there's been this rumor, particularly soup, that the regime has been allegedly providing them some money, keeping and trying to keep them in one corner, and some of the regime elements have been reaching out and doing wah. But you can't suppress hardship. You can't suppress the truth. So the young people came out yesterday. It's important that we take time to listen. How are you?
Of the government regarding the
Because
will bring you revolutionary greetings from the parent school and represent other consciousness of
she's Bendu Kamara, right? And she's the chair, the women bureau chairperson.
Indignation and concern that we address the press today. We wake up to the sad news of a woman, girl, and child losing their life under heinous and mysterious circumstances. But let us allow accountability and expecting and pathetic to witness the utter silence of Kenny Forest Party, Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, whose continued ineffective and failure to issue a single statement condemning atrocity raise serious questions. Is this the acting of a class thing from office? That's the questions. Is this the real reality that Nigerian people must expect under the so-called rescue mission? A mission announced appeared to be the orchestrated form.
And you call the bomb, you can calling I want them. Student one, other one. The last time the status packer out here and spoke about it, see gender minister.
We extend our heartfelt condolences to our families who have fallen prey to these attacks constantly on the United Party government.
Attacks on
our hearts are with you during these troubling times. And let us disregard for human life.
Let them disregard for human rights. Honor the United Party.
And a clandestine dick, fearful and uncomfortable. Mr.
Baga International. Anthony Kessel is one of the commanders to clear this thing. What they are stealing the country and empowering all criminals, giving them big job.
Women and children under the banner of the
Fair rescue mission have enjoyed and entered into secret killing.
We have come to issue a resounding warning.
A resounding warning against the spirit of impunity. A zombie republic. It become a hope now before so a zombie republic on a part. Therefore, of women and children continue to rise since Baka became president of the country. Disastrous leadership from Mr. Baka is responsible for that.
We will continue to tell 7 years old child stabbed 2 times to death in a ball reporting for a dish for the country in 2025. And you know what you must rather you turn it on the phone about so-called boyfriend. Mary Howard, a mother of 3, care on a
these are statistics for 2025. 2024 is over 40 on the web. In month 2 of 2025. And the students may not have all of this.
The Women President Bureau of the Revolutionary Student Unification Project. Once again, there is solidarity with the families of the victims and demand the government's immediate investigation and accountability into this matter.
The women are talking. And I won't minister about. No, the woman ready doesn't know. A political Justice is not serving the community. Unspecified revolutionary action. That is the full message from the Student Unification Party.
I think so, the government, one of their what do you call their autocrats yesterday. I think one of them said Baka is I'll look for that.
But Anthony Kessler is going to cause that person November. He said he want a job is anybody who disagree or say you go cause
I think it's on the old one that I sent previously.
I want us to go. While that is happening, the students are saying that I want to go to the parents of the students, the condition under which the government is putting them, right? Because their parents pay the school fees, the parents take care of them and all that. So let's go to what's happening with workers, employees of the Ministry of Different Sports. Oh.
So that's a pleasant good morning.
So the president, I'm a nephew of that the one you carry to the citizens do that definitely you see the employment. You can't do it definitely and you see like everything in the air to the police, like to the police, and they can observe the women. I think it's kind of fun to get it. I really play that remix. Bangalore go. Bangalore, they're not winning kind of the power with the Bangalore go. That the women that say Bangalore go. And the women that are working there, you have not paid. For 7 months, they say for 7 months on pay wages and benefits.
The Ministry of Youth and Sports.
That's all
A
right.
year before the Ministry of Youth and Sports at the SPV complex.
They do not do the formal work now. They do like the cleaning, maintenance, and all these casual labor jobs. 7 months, put mine past something. Okay, according to the protesters, the minister will tell his girlfriend and his concubines, his catches, but this minister wants upon a time said that it's not the problem. But the situation, drama and tension. People in power when they say out there, if you there one old rusty man sitting sucking to a man, very interesting. They're gonna see happening. You see now with the president, the trap, your messages, president speak, give hope. Or you see say you're talking to a man. Come on, this one. Okay, so that is that. Let hold that one right there. Okay, let hold that one right there.
Let's see.
The woman and higher when they start talking again.
So let's see.
So yeah, so they call our winner.
Yes.
Let's give her the money. Come back.
Wow. So okay, star 799 hash reply with number star 799 star 70 hash. You stand a chance to win 20,000, 10,000 here this morning. Star 799 star 70 hash. Let's talk to few of you here. Continue to play with 16 players. We do draw right here on the Freedom Morning Rise. Right here this morning on today's edition of the program. Star 799 star 70 hash for just $200 like $10. Be good this morning. This is the payback time. Yeah. Good morning. Morning, man. How are you?
Fine.
You one of the frequent players of the Freedom Cash giveaway. You can remember that?
Yes,
When you stop playing?
I couldn't. I'll tell you also. I think I play a ball. How many times say I know again? Fine. But I played before. I can't really remember.
Okay, so check up on your phone. You receive $1,000 as appreciation token, and trust me, you will receive more than that depending on how many times you play. You'll receive more than that anytime this week. So just continue to play the cash giveaway, okay?
Yeah, encourage me.
Okay, but there are monies to win. Just continue to play, and then yes, you'll get what you pay, what you use to pay. Trust me. All right. Okay, so then we can move on. Call at least one more. Star 799 hash. Reply with number. Sorry, star 799. Ever since star 799 star 70 hash is the code. Star 799 star 70 hash. So let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. So this is Hagar. I'm calling you from Freedom FM. Hagar, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM. You've been playing the cash giveaway, right? Can you confirm when last you stopped playing? So check your phone as far as our frequent players. You got something there this morning, your smartphone. Continue to play. We got money up here this morning. Star 799 star 70 hash. All right. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, continue. I want to give you the 20,000 now. I'll give you 20,000, 10,000. But yes, we have to see. Nothing is improving on the list on the playing list this one. But let's see. Try this fine.
So you got to buckle up.
Yeah,
You guys
nothing is improving.
the one. You're the one holding this whole
So,
show
Joe-
hostage
Joe-
now. So
Joe-
what's your hustle?
Josu, you have to Josu, you have to direct message me on maybe you can send me a message on Messenger or WhatsApp. Just Hagar Gonda, I think Hagar Gonda, just search Hagar Gonda, HAGARGONDAH. Send me a message and I'll respond to your message and then yes, we can go ahead. So yes, let's see. Okay, since we can have this person, let's wait that we have at least the next two more persons to play. Then we do draw for the 20,000 and 10,000 here this morning.
That's correct. So, folks, you wake up every morning, you're worried about your country. I listened to a lady that was interviewed by Spoon on yesterday, and she spoke the minds of a lot of us out there. The country is like heter scatter. Nobody know what is going on. One noise here, one noise there. The degree of intolerance is the same intolerance that led that old man in Bracker's office. For me, I told him, as a young can insult me, come and insult the market. But for me, I got a point I can reach. And then I will suspend everything. Then we'll go in the quarter together, we'll come outside. Right? But I have a rule, I have a duty, and we'll perform that. So this same group of people that are so very intolerant, arrogant, rude, and disrespectful to everybody, and they think they can cause anybody mind and power just to preserve themselves in power. We saw Mr. Mo Ali. We saw Mr. Mo Ali share a Facebook post, a comment. And I'm going to read that for you. I think this is the height of deception, and this is the height of dishonesty. But I've always told all of you that I am not surprised when Mo Ali shows dishonesty and deception. A man who refuses to take responsibility and of his own offspring. A man who runs away from his offspring. That kind of man is not anybody you should expect any kind of moral uprightness from. Mo Ali impregnate people tearing by around on tape saying, oh, that I'm a child, let go, do the one, let's do that one. If you not do it, then I'm a child, this, that, blah. That kind of man ain't no record like that, man. Ain't serious society. It's just a labor now. We're experiencing moral decay. But honestly, people like that will not be reference for moral conversation, upright discussions. However, when Baka is president, these kinds of people, these characters becomes the officials. That's what we have. Rather part of them, they can expose themselves indecently. And, so Mo say, why should the country consistently countenance one person acting disorderly as if he or she is above the law? Referencing Yeke Koluba, indicating the unspoken desire of the government from their meeting to take action on Mr. Yeke Koluba in their mind. The whole country can sit down and be countenancing this man. But mind you, the president now continues this man insult and vulgarity against the president of our country for 6 years and pamper him, visit with him at his base, The very Mo Ali that's saying it was a frequent visitor, giving moral support to Yeke vulgarity, insolence against the presidency. The man, wife, and children of former President Weah. That's Yeke's style. Anybody who's honest can admit from a days way from fabric until we transition to spoon to year, I was clear that there is a need we all rally and correct what Yeke is doing. Yeke can disagree, but Yeke now we are building and accepting and condoning a lifestyle in our border politics that some of us will start to feel at some point, and uneasy off. And this is exactly where we are. Oh yeah. Some of you listening to us now, United Partisans, responsible men and women, left your districts, your home, and you said the only reason you're going to register in District 10 is because you can cause we are man, we are power, and we are. You did that. The records show. Mo Ali did it. Darius Dillon, all of them. Listen to how Mo Ali welcomed Yeke Koluba when Yeke went with his supporters to endorse the Unity Party and Joseph Boakai. Folks, let me try to get it quickly. These things, the records are there. For us, we have said clearly that as much as Yeke may be sounding and opposing to the ruling party, but we believe that there are constructive ways in which you can oppose the president instead of being vulgar and of course using street languages. The same measurement we held him by, we're still holding him by that. We only believe that his rights must be protected and guaranteed, just as it was done with President Weah. In spite of the unpleasantness, maybe this is Yeke's best version. He has no other version than what he's doing. So there is no way he can tone down or stop from what he's doing. Because for 6 years, you pamper him, you give him the support, you defended him, and you say all you have to say in support of Yeke insults and all that. So listen to this, folks. Listen to Mo Ali. The very Mo Ali that said they can't continue.
Lone soldier in the House of Representatives.
He calls him the lone soldier in the House of Representatives. A very fearless man. A man who does not mince his word. He says it as he sees it. He's not afraid of power. He speaks truth to them. You can get vexed and boss. He doesn't care. They cannot intimidate him with impeachment. You can impeach everybody, but we will remain. This man survived before going to the House of Representatives. As a matter of fact,
he is not surviving on the salaries you pay there.
He is not surviving on the salaries you pay there. He uses his earnings to better his life and his people.
So
your threat of gathering signatures in 100,000.
At this point in time, let's all give a very big hand clap as I welcome
Honorable Yeke Koluba. Unity Partisans are clapping, cheering, celebrating, and calling him hero, calling him we are medicine man. Viva Yeke Koluba. This is the Unity Party. They are singing and cheering, responding to the song. Yeke. This is the height of deception, dishonesty, disingenuity, and of course, the absence of sincerity in people. But unfortunately, these are our leaders. Morally bankrupt elements. These are the people we have to tell and show the world that these are the batch of leaders. They're the people who possess the moral uprightness to govern our small country of over 5 million people. These are the people. If this was Yeke, if there was a law protecting Yeke then, so what happens to that law? Does this country belong to the Unity Party? Does it belong to Mo Ali or the Ali's family? Does it belong to Bwaka, in fact? That you can come here and say, oh, why should the country continue? So what are you going to do? What are you going to do to Yeke Koluba? Do you want to kill him? You want to assassinate him? Is that what you're saying? You got a video to that? Yes, I played. Yeah, that's what I just played when you walked out to take the call. Right? So this is the case. What do you want to do? And then we saw Richard Kuhn left his Broad Street meeting place, drove in his convoy of bushmeat and stolen vehicles, moved there and instructed people to bust into the main car and drag, assuming Yeke was down on the ground. With the anger and anguish he went with probably, because I've listened to many Unity Party people say that Richard Kuhn would deal with you. But unfortunately, psychologically, Yeke is winning against him and exposing the dumbness and emptiness in your Richard Kuhn. This is what Yeke is doing intelligently. And all you do is sit down and be sycophantic and be idiotic all of the time and say gibberish with your mouth when waste are supposed to be coming from behind you. For you, waste come out of your mouth. This is complete waste. Nobody introduced the man as the lone soldier. Nobody introduced the man as the fearless voice. This man. The man who is not afraid of power. And you think because Bwakari is president, so the man will be afraid of power and the man will stop speaking the truth. The very things you consider the truth is the same thing the man is saying now. So what is your problem? What is your issue? So the difference is tolerance. That's a key word. The abuse that we have received. I here who oppose Bwaka. I believe, I've said here, you guys are witness, that we do not need political parties staging protests against the government. The suffering of the people is the protest. You see what no political party told the 7 months workers, casual workers to go protest. To go protest. And when the hunger enter inside and Google and the gather, they start putting Bangalore secret.
And the thing is, when people are faced with challenges at workplaces and things, the workers there will realize that. Because if, for example, money not there for you to get for maybe to pay workers, either the institution is not generating money, like here at Freedom, right? If the institution is not generating money to pay the staffers, and the people that are there will move. But the people can be sitting there and seeing the money coming. The minister is getting fat. He's buying luxurious cars. He's paying or girls' children's school fees. He's inviting girls every day at the office and all of that. And then the people see that their lives are not improving. They expect them to sit and look at you. It's terrible. The country now, like you said, nobody will tell them to go protest.
So, folks, those of you watching, I like for the live feed to be very, engaging, because all of you will not be. So, come and state your views and your whatever. Speak your mind. And this is it. You pretty much tell us now. Where is, a mark of good leadership is honesty. Nobody is a good leader who is not honest in telling the truth, who is not deliberate about being truthful, about being real. So you can't do that. There are a lot of laws protecting. Let's even leave that. When Judy Andy decided to press legal action against Dallas Dillon campaign spokesman Prophet Key. Prophet Key got included on Dallas Dillon campaign team simply because he was insulting President William Man every other day. Let's be real. He got elevated. Unity Party were not elevating professional people who had, smart ideas about governance and leadership. Checkmating, no. They were elevating voices that were condescending, vulgar, disrespectful, and dishonoring to the presidency of Liberia. What did Buju Ben Keita say? Buju Ben Keita said, and he called the city solicitor to withdraw and drop the case. That they are law protecting the man. That the government signed freedom of speech laws. So why do you want to make Yeke a target now when Yeke is equally exercising the freedom of speech? So I believe the government, whatever calculation they have, they should stop it. They should desist from it. And I mean, whatever constructive way they can engage Yeke, they should pursue that. And look, you don't want to play with Yeke. Honestly, the beast, you developed this beast, you built the beast up, and the beast has come home. You must live with that. You must live with it. And aside from Yeke, there are several others. Because this is the only thing you taught them. And they utilize that. And in their mind, they believe that's what they use, and they brought we are down. So if you fail to do what your promises were to them, they are going to use the same model to bring you down. And this is just what it is, folks. Whether you like it or not, exactly what it is. Whether you accept it or not, this is it. And Yeke is going to keep doing that. Support Yeke as an opposition figure, and I support him in standing for the Liberian people, right? But the words he chooses to use is his business, his own him. I have condemned his uses of vulgarity. I've condemned his abusive languages, and I still believe that we do not need to be abusive to people's parents or people's families to make our points or to send our points across. But the Unity Party said no. Yeke and Prophet Key must be dressed up, they must be celebrated. Prophet Key walks all in public offices, embraced and celebrated and cheered simply because he is the hero that was insulting President William Man, President William Past. So you lack any moral standing to be telling us or be rallying the country against Yeke. Absolutely not. You can't. So this is inconsistent. This is of course unfair to your own conscience, and it's a mark of irresponsible governance in the country. Nobody can do anything to Yeke Koluba. Yeke is protected according to Buju Ben Keita by the laws of Liberia, and you can, and you must not, right? And that is it. The next point I like to bring, the several things, folks, watch, listening, all of you. The next point is the revelation by the majority bloc regime speaker Richie Kun admitting to all of what we said about the budget being altered and all. In fact, it was Bapolu County Senator Amara Corner that started. They have fought the man. They fought the man. For some reason, I don't know, Amara has gone inside. Amara is not talking anymore. I don't know. I'll find time to ask him why has he stopped talking. Yeah, stop writing. Yeah, stop talking. But this is
I had to know everyone in there. You know, when things happen, some things in full more. You not reach the point.
If you're able to review, who told you the scene where they put author the budget, you know, stop all the criminality. Criminality is stop here. So we need voices to speak. They are the one inside, and they must be the one to help and speak for the Liberian people. So listen to Rachel Kuhn. First of all, Rachel Kuhn is admitting that the action to remove speaker cover is a criminal thing, and of course, you're talking to a journalist trying to bring them. They've been reaching out. We can't tell us that they can be reaching out to us, but for us, we're standing with principles. So listen to Rachel Kuhn.
Make sure if you work away, if our mission is found like competition, you may not go and get busy.
No problem.
Yeah, so get prepared for that. Just
So if our mission is accomplished, you might end up going
yeah,
to
yes, it was too inconvenient.
How you running the country like that?
No problem, Chief. No problem.
So we talk already.
No problem.
No
So
problem.
we're talking just to be arguing with about things here. That's why you bring to you. If our mission is accomplished.
Okay.
If you tell them now, you put them in the payroll.
No problem.
So yeah, we everything
Is it even yeah busy, but you put the mail in pay?
No problem.
Like people are saying, doing
Feel free, no
supplementary.
problem. Feel free.
Yeah. That's somebody very confident in, but yeah, when you're not hearing the king, you talk outside, that means it's lacking.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we're working towards what is being pronounced as speculation.
Okay, all right.
And we'll put this up very soon. So you're just be prepared.
They may get massive.
And you got to do objective analysis in your.
So this was before that they are doing junta behavior.
Yeah, this was what he was trying to beginning of it.
He was trying to bring on board media.
I was saying
institutions. Yeah, so that when they start, they will start supporting.
They'll start supporting.
You're right.
When it starts.
You're right.
I don't know start yet.
Too much before they do that you're being brainwashed.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, you know.
Fair analysis, true judgment.
So the people who are doing the wrong thing, you're
Look at the pros and cons and things. Why was this thing initiated?
yeah. But I'm talking too much. We are putting all that thing outside for you.
your draft.
No problem.
Because very soon to hear the noise.
No problem, Jen.
The noise, the saying, the rest of your tool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that the noise start happening now.
Okay.
And Abu, I think it's further authenticating the fact that let's say the belief amongst some Liberians that these guys are responsible for the burning of that capital.
Yeah, because the man said it that very soon the noise will see the noise will start to beat to your toe.
Okay.
So they were prepared for it the minute and they executed it.
Okay.
No, this is the point I want you to get.
Yeah.
I told you I said that for budget Benin.
No problem, Jen.
That's why.
No problem.
Because very soon you hear the noise.
No problem, Jen.
The noise, the saying, the rest of your tool.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's part of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Serious issue of budget coming as a serious issue. The whole budget was bottled.
Okay.
Every land budget.
Did you hear it? The whole budget was auto. Every line. Let's go ahead.
Budget was bottled. When I say land,
the man is accusing the president.
So I'm looking for a video. I try to get it, but it's too long. Most of the video was coming.
Okay.
The video from the chief counsel reading the budget figure.
Okay.
When she said public administration, XYZ, education, this.
Yeah.
Health, this.
Yeah.
The figure she read. And what we agree upon is signed.
The
Senate concur with that same figure that she read. But when it got you to go to the executive now, that few one or two
this is regime speaker Richard Nangbe Kun.
The whole thing changed. Every line changed. Either upward or downward adjustment in the tune of 20 some million that they were trying to cycle and put in places that they would get hold of.
Okay.
That's what they altered the budget for.
Okay.
So
20 million.
The budget,
2024 budget is 20 million for the budget for the Liberian. Can you imagine, man?
You need to correct the adjustment you made.
Yeah.
20 million.
So automatically, all of the narrative also change.
The
one we pass on.
Because one of the convince our men to do it now.
All
You got to admit.
adjustment
You got to
in
you
the
won't
one
come
that
in.
play with the budget.
15 hours message. You got to admit.
Change the narrative to the adjustment will be.
20 million.
And we got all of our copies. We got everything from the Senate, the House copy, the budget act. You know for the budget act, the act that has been released. The act that has been released is what the bill submitted to the executive, which is what we agree upon.
Wow.
So that's the problem coming through.
Okay, no problem. I want to stand by.
So if you can get the video of the recording when the teacher were reading the budget line, those videos are reading education, health, before the passage. You hold that as your evidence. I think, okay, you hold it and listen to what she read.
Okay.
Then get copy of the budget act and compare what she read. You see the big difference.
So you all listening now can go and verify. Which you can tell us if you want to know how finger the budget, go for the chief clerk reading of the budget.
Okay.
On what they pass, and you go for the budget act 2024. Compare the figure.
I said you get a manpower to escort you. So what the people is there are too many things in value that people don't like already. You got more people that you harm the people that you did good for. The people you did good for, they're picking a good for.
Come to the reason why you all decide to move.
The people that you harm them.
All of them could not again.
And the picking again protect you. People are breaking you. Everybody,
That's true.
I read it. Yeah, the beginning of the I wouldn't know what they're telling you. We're putting cut. They can't help you when they're 50 minutes with you. And what happened to you?
You're right.
Yeah, basically saying, with all the support when I are getting from the citizens, they can't help me. Once the people say they will do the man, they will move.
Step on snow. Step on dollar.
Wow.
Accusing when I say, the reason they move is because they step on snow, let's step on dollar. Let's step on Newport.
The people better start with the baby starting. There's all of them for there. Yes, what happened.
The only reason they decided to this was way before the impasse started.
It was when they started planning their
when they gathered their small signature, the resolution. Now they were looking for media people now that were working.
No, I think your point, Bo. Trust me, I can.
Yeah, the thing they drink good to please other people, but you don't have people who are in a simply coming soon. They bring out today about men that were there. And no men God released you, the people in the system. I'm going to play all of them, but you would have put it in, you have to put it too, because we went back to them causing loss. Yeah, so one of the things that gotta be careful, so you do move a little small children.
No problem. I understand back. No problem.
Yeah, just make sure I give you a clue.
Yeah.
Make sure I analyze it like this.
Okay.
Please don't say won't start too much.
No problem.
I think you can go to the proven now. You can do a deal.
Yeah.
He's so criminal minded and you know everything about criminality and all of that.
Man, programming the man. They can go there or go there. Okay. Mental background on the board. Mental you can start president.
So to but you would have put it in, you have to put it too, because we went back to them causing loss. Yeah, so one of the things that gotta be careful, so you do move a little small children. That's the people.
No problem. I understand back. No problem.
Yeah, just make sure I give you a clue.
Yeah.
Make sure I analyze it like this.
Okay.
Please don't say won't start too much.
No problem.
I think you can go to the proven now. You can do a deal.
Yeah.
But you're making an analysis. The objective.
Okay.
I said when it comes to that particular horse, you know what you can tell a person I'm gonna time for you.
Yeah, when I buy your person, so it's serious. It's serious.
So
Abu, let me. Everybody say, no, but the thing is, the fight is Abu. Yeah, there is no sincerity.
So money as soon you finish.
Yeah, there is no sincerity in their doing. So what the thing they can do is they care to know whether you're hitting somebody or not. So let's see, we can give our money to somebody here this morning. Let's see how much will be that 10,000 or 20,000. I hope I can give you good money here. So. Okay. So let's see right here. Star 799 star 70 hash. Star 799 star 70 hash this morning. You stand a chance to win 20,000 or 10,000. So yes, I'm paying 2 persons, 10,000, 2 persons, 20,000 here this morning. So let me see. I can start up first with this. We just call this. Okay. So star 799 star 70 hash. Star 799 star 70 hash. Let me talk to somebody here this morning. Okay, so this person is keeping me holding. Okay, so you got 2 more tries. If you can't do it, you lose out on what you're supposed to win here this morning. Star 799 star 70 hash. Star 799 star 70 hash. This person I'm calling you. So the second time I'm trying this person, and of course they have not picked. So let me try for the final time as per our rules here. Star 799 star 70 hash. Star 799 star 70 hash. This person is not looking at. That's another one. Yeah, complain to me. You know, one morning, one woman came to me downstairs there. I didn't know it's not. Okay, so as per the rules here, you've missed out on at least as per the rules here, you've missed out on this opportunity. I will read out your number so people know that at least yes, your number is 888-1539-86. You play here, you want something, but you could not pick my call, so I'm out of that. And yes,
so front page is reporting that Waka's signature rule project in danger. And I'm seeing accompanying the story is the president picture, of a picture of the president, and of course the yellow machine here. And you have the 22 million public work minister is here, the yellow woman, Mamaka Belete, and of course our own friend and brother, Jeremiah Kuhn, is also here. So yes, you see what the Union Party trying to do to Jeremiah Kuhn is unfair. So. But we'll get to that point. We'll talk about that.
So let me talk to this person. Good morning. I'm okay. This is Higa Gonda, and I'm here calling you from Freedom FM Chief. You care to please tell me your name? Henry Joshua. Henry Joshua. Henry, you play the cash giveaway this morning?
Yeah, I played this morning.
And how many times you play?
Well, I played 2 times, and later on, I think I played about 5 or 4 times.
You play, okay. So you say you play 2 times first and play 5 or 4 times. So they say at least you play 8 times, right?
Yeah.
So you use 1,600. So you said that the name registered to this number, Henry Joshua, right?
Yeah.
Henry, you will receive 10,000 as part of our winners this morning.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So yes, okay. You two can be a part of our winners right here, at least 4. You can be a part of our winners right here. Star 799 star 70 hash. The North account or the North account.
Exactly. So the North account Liberians, let's take calls on this. Let's take 10 calls, and then we can zero in with a motorcyclist thing so that we don't power all of the issues, and then because I just 30 seconds we gave you. So let's see. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. So
let me talk to this person from
2.
Yeah, 2. You can take 2 from your end. I take 2 from my end. So let's see. You can start up from your end if you have. So let me talk to this person from my end. Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Charles, I don't want to join you.
Go ahead from District 3.
Okay. just to say that the Bible that says that when the end of the world goes down, the world will be ended here. Thank you for the job.
Okay. We want to pick your first call. Yeah, so pick it from your end.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu, and good morning, Ida.
Good morning, Sabu Rasta.
Yeah, Abu, you don't keep them in fair yesterday, man. Abu, when somebody is roll, the person is roll. Let me
My man, forget about yesterday. Now. We're in today.
Yeah, you want to say that? Oh, we're going to put roll behind it. What was the other street? I'm going to get there, maybe I'll go there.
No, that president office. They respect the office. All right, go ahead. Make your point.
Go ahead.
Make your point.
You know, our police do not care about that. Why you see they allow this thing to be uploading in the
No. We're not talking about that for now. We're not talking about that. We'll come to that later. So if you're listening to the show,
will be insulting people on social media. To tell you that the head of the government is ratting, so everything that they've spoken about, the whole country about that. Can you imagine? The men say they don't win, but I don't say they want all the job we have, man. Thank you for the time, Abu.
okay. This one is just coming into the Monrovia City Court has summoned Mr. Prince Anything Rare to appear before its magistrate on February 20, 2025 at 11:30 a.m. The court's directive follows a formal complaint filed by Mrs. Ellen Amakai Atore, accusing Mr. Rare of bigamy, an offense under Liberian law. A citation issued by the clerk office of the Monrovia City Court, located at the Temple of Justice, instructs Mr. Rare to appear before His Honor L. Ben, the presiding magistrate, for a conference regarding the matter. So that's what it is.
Yeah, money. You receive your money, right?
Yeah.
How much you receive?
10,000.
Okay, all right, for you. Enjoy
So Ellen Atore carry her husband. Yeah, so that's and our friend Yanti is reporting that. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, and my brother Abu Sherry. Let's appreciate you and Ika this morning for the program discussion. You know, Abu, I don't know as to where our project is going on in the year with the other generic president. Every morning you wake up, Abu, is police brutality. Is that police brutality to the innocent Liberian? Police there to protect life and property. But today, police are destroying property and destroying and taking away land. So where are we going? You have the office of the poor chaplains around the place. All they get to do is rap with those families, rap child family.
All right, thank you very much. We'll come to that.
So let me pick mine from this side. Let's talk to you. Morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Abu and Higa.
Morning, Chief.
Okay. My name is Amara Dennis Kamara, and I call you from the Benton Swemmeka Road.
Amara Dennis Kamara from Swemmeka Road. Good morning. You still get your doors there, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, my brother. We said this thing, and we're saying it over and over. Every noise that is in the hall there was premeditated. It is proven today. Richard Boone voice is out that there will be a noise. Now, this is the noise. But as my brother Avery is always saying, we are getting there.
Mm-hmm.
This thing will make sure it will come to our end. Their board will come out of one.
Oh.
They are ashamed themselves. So we know they're not strange to us. We already know that they plan this thing. They did not just get out to do it. They planned it before they come in all way. So we know it will be better, man. Thank you for the show.
All right. Okay. So yes, Abu, I think we can do it from here.
Okay.
You want us to pick a few more calls?
We'll get two more, and then we.
Okay.
So
while we do
speak your
that,
mind or forever hold your peace. But these are the issues.
Yeah,
these are the things happening, and of course you are following them. But quite interestingly is the issues at hand now, with respect to our brothers, due to the hardship in the country that have decided to say, you know, we do not want to get involved in committing crimes. We do not want to be criminals. Neither do we want to end up in the street. Neither do we want to end up in the community making troubles all of the time. We have the desire to work. We have the desire to take care of ourselves and take care of our responsibilities. But there are limited opportunities in our country now. So most of these kids did not know how to ride motorbike, motorcycle, but because of their burning desire to be responsible and take care of themselves and their responsibilities, they say, let's go into motorcycling as an alternative means of survival and sustenance. Until things can get better, some of these people you see riding bikes are graduates. Some of them high school graduates. Some of them graduate from technical schools around here. Some of them even from the universities, riding motorcycle and keke. Their family has that took their family savings and bought keke, and they're in the streets because they cannot get employment for their qualification. The fewer companies we hire are either scaling down or they're pulling out. Businesses that were here creating, small jobs opportunity are scaling down or pulling out, moving to Sierra Leone, Guinea, and other places because of how the environment, the investment climate is. Go and read the 2024 investment climate report on Liberia. Terrible. Hopeless. So all of these are happening, but people have to survive. So governments, after one another from Ellington coming to Weirton, have struggled with how do we manage with those of our citizens and, into commercial motorcycling. So there have been constructive engagements. It started with Ellen, it was tough, it started being forceful, but it could not, because you know what? The growing desire for survival keeps knocking on the doors of every young man. So they need to go out there and do something. So there were curfew imposed, restrictions, and that's how you have the 10 p.m. curfew now. Motorcycles can't ply the street after 10 p.m. They're supposed to be packed so that the security of the nighttime will be guaranteed and all of that. And there were no-go zones. Subsequent, there were proliferations of motorcycles all across Liberia, and it became the easier means of commuting from place to place, even in our villages, towns, and stuff, due to borrow. So it became very importantly needed in our country, helping the economy, the time, and in commuting business people from place to place, shorting. So all of these are the advantage that you want to look at. People who were liabilities, stealing, crime rate kind of decrease. As much as there are unscrupulous people who uses motorcycle to get on it, they say they go and snatch and things. Based on how the police were able to be vigilant, that also reduced significantly. The way it was doing Ellington, it reduced. Now came Mr. Gregory Coleman. First of all, he came out, he said they were going to get motorcyclists off the street. It proved, an unsuccessful venture. I know a lot of us that are owners of vehicles and things using the road based on the attitudes and sometimes the way the cyclists can ride on the road. You get angry and you think they should be, but sometimes you have to wear your human cap and think that somebody on a par there or that somebody on a catering to another home. The same way you can drive your car, you also you feed your family happy with you. Yeah. These people riding motorbike and tricycle get their family too, that they're taking care of. So we can be entirely selfish that because God now bless us. So we are getting motorcycle people off the street, man. They're embarrassing, man. I think that is elitist. And I do not subscribe to elitism. I do not subscribe to that. I subscribe to equality, egalitarianism. The same way you're able to first at the higher level get your own, create means for an opportunity and protection for the layman. We can bring in the rules, the laws to guard the way they do it. I support that because I support a rule-based society. I do not support an open society where anybody can do anything and go, no. So whatever law enforcement have to do to regulate, our brothers will have to do. but not in a janjaweed, hostile manner. Now, what many motorcyclists and tricyclists have complained about recently is that the multiplicity of checkpoints in the different road corners. Any street corner is part of the checkpoint. They do not have problem with that because when the government said that they should register their bike, they register it. They should insure their bike, they did insurance. They should get helmet, they did it. Get helmet for the passenger, they did it.
Even all of the cash attached, or 270 to 300 the guys used.
The guys did it. So the guys have played their part. And now it's on the government to give them the freedom to operate. Because those were the requirements the government set, and the guys went ahead, they did it. And if you get on the man bike, you say you won't ride a helmet and make them say no, I'm carrying you. We have noticed that. But now, I say the police officers assigned to this very checkpoint and the leadership of the police need to take cognizance of that too. Have been harassing them, right? Brutalizing them, and of course, coercing them and taking money from them all of the time. If you pass 10 times to the checkpoint, they will stop you 5 times and you have to pay some 200, 300, 500. The man hustling in a day for some 3,000. Policeman who think because he has uniform and with the flag on it, he stand there with one battle, he not behind the man stand, the man stop, he go there and charge the man, give me 1,000 before you go take the man key from inside. They want that harassment. The police should stop harassing the motorcyclists. You set the rules, the motorcyclists follow the rule. Stop harassing them. If the government is not paying you, you should go and harass your bosses and not the motorcyclists and the tricyclists. Now, what's the rationale in all of the checkpoints? From the get-go of things, when the new regulations were issued, we could understand. To enforce compliance, you have to make sure that you get them. But it appears now that majority of those, riding motorcycle in Central Monrovia are in compliance one way or the other. So can we minimize the checkpoints? Can we minimize the checkpoints? And also stop using the checkpoints as extortion ground. Every time you see the poor beefsteak, even sometimes the motorcycle, the guys are riding the bike with family heads on their back, the policeman will just don't stay in front of the rider. Endangering their life, endangering the safety and the life of the passenger. This is uncivilized and it's unacceptable. We have to be a society that's fair. We look at things both ways. I know a lot of you out there say, oh, any small motorcyclists. Yes, sometimes their attitudes are despicable, very, very despicable, uncivilized. Yes, they are. But we also have to be able to listen to them too and see why are they behaving the way they are behaving, endangering their own life. Sometimes our brothers riding the kilo bean buses and the trucks can be very unreasonable towards these guys. Even we that riding in a small sedan, that man will just be coming with one speed. Truck driver just be coming with one speed, as far as because he's ready to he's in truck, he just coming, just driving. If you're not careful, that man will drag you. And so when this kind of attitude are exemplified on motorcyclists, so when you kill one motorcyclist, the other ones feel like this is a risk to all of us. The same way this man has been killed unreasonably, it could be me tomorrow. As much as their mob action is not justified, but in an environment where law enforcement is not fully prioritized and people do things and they take advantage of other people's situation, then you are perpetuating the citizens to take law into their own hand, which is very condemnable, and we condemn it. But society that can't say truth, that always take the truth one side, that some of the problem we get in the country. I want the truth in the country is always one side. I say, oh, that motorcycle man again, and I'm putting somebody, everybody done, hey, motorcycle man. So we must be a detailed society. We must ask for the details and follow the nitty-gritty of things, the genesis of things. They will come. Where the wrongs are, we put it there. And where the rights are, we put it there. We look in people's faces and tell them, I do not know what the desire of the government is. Maybe it's to get rid of motorcycle in the city. If that's fine, let's reduce the importation. Can we? But we can be importing motorcycle in the Junes, but then beating, punishing, harassing the commercial motorcyclists. So who are we now? You telling the importers say you bring more motorcycle, they bring it, people go spend their 1,000, 800, 900, 3,000, 500 for tricycle. They buy, they pull on the road. Oh, policeman! As soon as you see the tricycle coming, even you see the Mexico, he jump, he stand, he sit down inside. He drives small. Passengers are there. Passengers can call and they will admit. Tell the man, say, give me 2,000. The man hustling, say in the morning, 12 o'clock, you arrest the man, tell the man to give you 2,000. What is the man going to report to the
sometimes the guys can even arrest your first trip outside of your house, going on traffic. The police can arrest you and we find your motorbike requesting huge sum of money. For me, I can say to anybody, I ain't got issue with you impounding motorbike and charging them or giving them ticket. But at least the money should be able to go in government's cover, like you said, like here.
Get them ticket for
get them tickets so they
you
go to NRA and pay the money
to you.
But you arrest the guy motorbike. You want to collect illegal money from him, but you want to make that illegal money to appear that it is legal.
Yeah.
So you tell the man, say, give me 3,000. You demanding, give me 3,000. You're not telling the man, say, I give you a ticket so that you will go pay the money to ARA, but give me 3,000. We'll show you video this morning where police were seen on camera soliciting money from
the leadership of the Liberia National Police must take this conversation seriously. So the attitude of your men assigned to this very checkpoint are responsible for the rogue attitude of the motorcyclists towards you. And yesterday we got some video. We'll play the video.
So everything that happened, they say to every force there must be an equal or opposite reaction. So for too long, the motorcyclists have said they've seen the police intimidating. I have raised this issue on several occasions, especially at the how you call this place, the Boulevard checkpoint. And yes, when you come from town or whatever when you bend into go like you go to 72nd south,
Boulevard,
you will see the guys there standing with sticks as big as 2x2, 2x4. They got it in their hands and standing. And when they see the motorcycle passing, and let's say this. The laws of our country, for every law that is how they call it or brought out, there is or punishment attached to that. So there is a law attached to that. So if for any reason you feel somebody is violating or has violated the laws, go in line with the punishment that is prescribed by the law. So you can't be in the street assigned there to protect lives and property. Then you see motorcycle passing only because you feel the guy has violated. You don't stick in front of the man, wanting the man to fall down so you can either die or get hurt. And I am told that whatever checkpoint I was talking about, a motorcyclist was killed there recently by a police officer.
Okay.
Yes, that very equal that place or Boulevard end. And like I said, I'm making efforts. So once I'm able to get out of the information and the officer's name as well, we are going to talk about it here. It is terrible. You cannot have our country the country has been made to appear like a police state or a junta government that is in power.
So you're making riding motorcycles in the country to equal to life endangerment. So anybody decide to do motorcycle for living now, forget it. If at any time, any mistake, anytime, you can just lose your life. And no, the police must guarantee the safety and protection of every life. Each and every life is important. So when we start to do that, then people will come in line. Look at what happened down Slipway yesterday. Different narrative. But trust me, I'm beginning to question why must we put that checkpoint. And the thing about the checkpoint to Slipway, they put an iron to the side of the road that is good. Mm-hmm. And the dangerous part, that what they leave small for everybody to pass. What is the safety rationale behind that? The side of the road are good. You take iron, you pull it, you cross it on that side. Nobody passing. Beach truck coming, or everybody will squeeze someone away, pass to the old side. And you pass into the sport side of the road, you gotta be taking your time, blah blah. So it causes unnecessary traffic on the bridge. And what that traffic is there, police will standing between the cars with their stakes, or motorcycle maker, right? They nine out here, they hold you on the other side, they charge you 500, 1,000, they take it, then you go. The money not going to government cover. It's going to their pocket. At the end of the day, they divide it among themselves. Look, that attitude is putting the life of our children and our friends and brothers at risk. They are not riding motorcycle for pleasure. They're riding it because the country hard. The government not create one job here. One, they create here. For them, the creation of job is when they dismiss John and put United Party Peter, that means they not create job. That's not what you call creation of job. Bring new job. Where motorcyclists will go put their CV in. When they're recruited, they will park a motorcycle. That one, you don't even need to tell them move on the street. They will go there. But because you've not created any job, the people got to survive. They don't want to be beggars or criminals and be in prison. No. They want to make use of their life. So pretty much tell me, what sense does it make to put that iron in front of that place there? On the good side of the road. Straight way. Then the terrible side, you leave that one open. So yesterday, the water truck I'm told was coming either way. And then apparently they were hurrying to either remove the iron, and the truck lost control. So the guy was either watching his motorbike or watching whatever the case. I'm told that yes, you know, right? I had the truck ran into that boy and mashed that boy. Even his friends, they're standing there looking and they're seeing the problem. They're seeing the error was as a result of that unnecessary checkpoint place down there.
So then now you see, instead of the police going now, the heads of the police going now to address the real issue. Now, the action yesterday from motorcyclists was intended to call on national government's attention. Sometimes the guys wonder as to whether or not men like Gregory Cuomo, men like Nelson Freeman and the legs are aware of what of these things are happening. So the action yesterday was intended to call your attention, say, hey, these unnecessary checkpoints are causing chaos and we are losing our lives every day.
Yeah.
But instead of the police addressing that, Abu gets the point. When the motorcyclists took the decision yesterday to call on national government attention, you know what the police started doing? They started impounding motorbikes.
Random.
So if you here, you get your private motorbike that you came to work,
they'll just grab you.
or you rush your way to work.
Basically, the guys in the field are doing this action to conceal
yes,
the real facts.
Yeah.
So I like to encourage Greg and sit down. I'm not saying the leadership of the motorcycle union because they can compromise, right? The individual motorcyclists, you forget your leader baby office. You listen to the children's story about your officers. You listen to them. So because any small thing happen, they jump, they pull police officer, riot police officer in BP police truck passing around the town, the city, right? Running and chasing after criminals.
Yesterday, you could see the guys with firearms. You could see them with tear gas running after motorcyclists. Even if you came in town with your private bike and you're rushing your way to work or you're rushing somewhere, they will just find you for no reason. For no reason. Once they see you on motorbike, private or commercial, they just see the park. So you see, yes, but there's no other call the place around the between the Boulevard Junction and of course the Nigerian house. The guys just impounded motorbikes yesterday, over 200 to 300 motorbikes impounded yesterday. Some of those guys they impound are people who are even going to work.
And it will amaze you
to even government
motorbikes, some of them the police will not give it back to the owner.
Let's try to display.
So these kind of violations, you're supposed to find the people, right? And what have you, and return their property back. But most likely they will not. The policemen will own their motorbike.
But who the fight is, these guys, we cannot say their action is in violation. I'm talking about the motorbikes that they arrested, right? Because how can you see a hey guy coming from town on his motorbike, he arrests his motorbike, and then that is not a violation. Motorbikes weren't prevented from coming to town. Motorbikes weren't prevented because they were asked to get all of their necessary documents. So if I have my necessary documents and I'm coming to town, I should not be arrested and somebody feel like, no, that is not a violation because I did not violate anything. I use my motorbike for commuting purposes and things. So if you arrest my motorbike, why you arrested my motorbike and for what reason you arrested my motorbike for? You should let me know so that. But if I violate, yes, then you give me ticket. I go and pay in government's cover. But you cannot be there soliciting money. Abu, let's display this video. For those of you watching us on Facebook this morning, you are coming to see a video that the police
an evidence of why we think that they can be soliciting money from the children.
Where you see the police soliciting money
and open a
motorcyclists.
Check it rather motorball people. You must call and give your story, your experience with the police, so their bosses will hear it. The president himself will hear it, because they go and report to the president that you guys are hooligans, you guys are not abiding by law, and the record show that you are. Because they tell you to get helmet, you got it. They tell you to get insurance, you get it. They told you to go and get license plate, you go and you went and did it. So I mean, nothing proves that you have not abided by regulation.
So let's display this video. While we do so, you can continue to play your cash later. We will come in to do our next draw. But let's display this video and we'll come back. Then after that, we can do our draw. And it's just for 200 LD. You dial star 799 star 70 hash, star 799 star 70 hash, and then you stand a chance to win 20,000 or 10,000 here this morning. So let's see the video for those of you watching us on Facebook.
Okay, so basically, you know, the way we capture the video, so you will not get the sound and something, but just watch. For those of you that just watch, and you see the police. So you see where, you know, our guy had the camera, where the camera is positioned, so you know exactly. We won't kind of put the checkpoint. I mean, the guys, the motorcyclists will have all the documents, have the helmet back then, for them on the side, and put down and this is becoming very, very pleasing to the motorcycle. See, traffic hard. Because they had people looking for the how many persons drive? Men also go up and down. One policeman there arrest you. So if two policemen arrest you in a day or three policemen arrest you in a day, forget it, your whole day. Because if each of them take 1,000 or 500, because you have to buy that, and then you got to pay report. Then you finish spending 3,000 on the police. You need to look at the root cause at times, right? You need to look at the root cause instead of all of us seriously. You that can be there, okay, and you are the users of the very motorcycle, and you know how well sometimes you're in emergency. These things help you out. When they do wrong, you know we come here, we condemn them. Plenty of time we don't blast at them. For 2 days, the police have been very unprofessional in their handling of the motorcyclists. And I think their actions are endangering their lives and their safety. So something needs to be done about that. If you let the man giving the money, giving the money to you.
For y'all following us on Facebook,
Let the motorcyclists. Hey, give me all the money. All the money. You know the person there.
When you see his left hand, that's his right hand. See his
So you see the money now?
okay, he's putting it police. He's coming back for another one. You see the other one what happened. See where we are.
Man, so if you show the motorcyclist, give them a ticket to go to the government revenue. Yeah. For this police officer, they're not his own. There's several of them. At one of the very they can be dressed all like riot police. Extended here for the second. This is exactly what the police is doing out there in the street. Who's giving that instruction to them? And this is unfair. Why is the country being handled like that? And you all go to the president and make it look like emergency. But you're taking scary picture in the country all of the time. Oh, the president and so on. Mr. President, this is exactly what they're doing. All the people they are mounted and God. Maybe the president will take decisive action and tell them to lift all of these checkpoints. Because for every man, this is not the purpose of the checkpoint, right? If the inspection time will come, we'll do inspection, we'll inspection. But other than that, this is a checkpoint. We are not from war. This is not a junta leadership. This is a democratic government. This is harassment. Right? This is harassment. So for those of you that were beating on the police on the motorcycle yesterday, you pretty much tell me now, you're selling your own labor market. You in that store there. When you see MCC people come with their, you see commerce people, you can be running away because you know you're not making much. Then they behind you, right? And then 1 year said they're not even the taxes. They put finish registering. But the man hustling during the day, he packed the man. Say what your helmet, man. The man get a reflector jacket. Everything. The man get shoes on a full. So the man passenger get helmet. So what you rather hold the man for now? Then you carry the man in the corner, the man giving you the money. This is it. So nobody will say, oh, we're making up story. We'll make sure we caught the video. We brought it up. Because this is unfair. The way that young man died yesterday should not have died that way. And the police must take responsibility and correct some of these things. Enforce the law in a discreet manner. Enforce the law, right, fairly. For, I mean, any of us relative who decide to ride motorcycle or keke, go water side and go hear the keke man story. As soon as the man turn around and there, you see one policeman standing in front of him. Sit down in the man keke. 2,000 then he put a fake osa. The passenger there, the keke rider looking at time going. With heavy heart, the man will go in here.
Somebody will park their keke there and go home to take money.
Yeah.
Or
lead the keke
to the house, or somebody will send. I know a case where my brother had to call me from in town, call me to send him money so he can pay for somebody to release him.
So look at that. And the people hustling, folks. So let's be fair. And so we'll go to the phone lines and hear from us. So that is exactly what is happening. The scary picture you see in Monrovia. These are some of the reasons why. And you saw the police, you saw the motorcyclists going on the rampage yesterday. For them, they feel like it's too much. Somebody need to hear us. We're going through a lot. These checkpoints are being used to harass us daily. Maybe the population don't know, but this is what we are going through. Please let the government do something about it. So because the police won't hardly now, they make it like emergency. They put a siren on. When they pass, everybody scared. Oh, but what happened? Say, oh, police boy and motorcyclists. Oh. They wanted to hide the fight. So okay, tomorrow we'll explain the story. So we'll be fair to the motorcyclists. Our condolences to the family of the young man that lost his life yesterday. And we hope police will sit with these motorcyclists. And the leadership of the police will call their agents on the field to tell them the purpose of their being there is to ensure that the regulation is enforced. It's not to hold. Hey, I don't even get it, man. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call. If your salary is delaying and something and stuff, I want that the government hire you.
So that's where we are. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Let's begin picking calls here. And then we'll come back. We do our draw right here on the Freedom Cash giveaway. Star 799 hash. Reply with number star 799 star 70 hash. Star 799 star 70 hash this morning. You stand a chance to win for yourself 10,000 or 20,000 like $20 right here. So let's see. We can talk to this person this morning. Good morning. Good morning.
So firstly, let me extend my deepest condolence to the family of the brother that lost his life yesterday. I also wish speedy recovery for those who was severely wounded on yesterday. So we want to condemn the act that happened yesterday. You know, the cause of that accident, if you look at it carefully, is police. Like you rightly explained, the police went down there, knowing very well that place is a hill. They ran a checkpoint there. The guys will come, they will stop there on the road, and they'll be, taking bribe from them. Instead of them, if the guys that will need to send them to the police station with tickets, they will do that. They'll pack up to that place. They want to give you truck coming to do play home. Police don't have time. And they will stay right there. When the incident happens, then they acting as if they are imposing law. What happened yesterday, we will blame the police for what happened yesterday.
Okay.
And we'll condemn this administration for not being very voice or sensitive to those things. They allow no truck to go on the street without correct break. And when they come after them, one of the guys, then they will take them to be the one who are back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So let's talk to this person from this side. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
You're live.
If you want money for you, don't waste your time. They won't pay attention to you. You guys waste your time. Even if you're carrying passengers, nobody will ask for money. And they don't to get money, but they'll waste your time. Even if you lose your passengers, they will care. I know this will stay to you for more than what you care.
They will pack you, waste your time, you lose your passenger, and then they'll still take money from you.
He's off the line. So we can pick this other person from this.
No, I'm just putting him.
Morning. Go ahead.
Morning.
Go ahead. Okay, let's talk to this person. Star 799, star 799, star 70 hash right here. You stand a chance to win 20,000. Let's talk to this person. Morning. Morning, Chief.
I'm calling from Johnson. I'm a good
Okay.
People that serious problem with this. The people can respond, people care
or how much for us to give them. The rest we don't put the money in our pocket. That's number one. Number two, the PCC man, when we face the road, there's no parking in London. They say we shouldn't stop the whole passenger down. We shouldn't pick up passenger. You shut the bus stop, they arrest you. And we get the money. I say $1,500 a year. So it's share money. So that's me. So I want the people, the government to really look into it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk to another person.
Let's take more calls.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
You live, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question on this side. But these are things that are very making our country to get backward. I am a motor category as a whole. But these guys are very harming us. Really. Because first, even the freedom will happen, we don't even have that freedom. All kind of way we have worked by all means to get all documents. Even when you're moving, those guys will just jump in on you. They stay on the road with long stick in our hand. They don't care who on the back. Right? And this thing will move with like easy. And sometimes can give up. But when they mean reality, they can just jump in on the back. If you're not careful, rather you want to run into them, they will hold you. Sometimes when you want to put that way, they want to knock you, they will knock you right up. And the person not behind you. So you think that's the way one of Congress will be like. All the people are responsible for running this thing, so even if they are children to go to school. All right? So we are going to take over. We don't know. And no one is to talk. No one is talking. Even if other people will say themselves, oh, but over there, yes, the Muslim government is going through this. But
once they succeed, they are doing it by segment. When they succeed, we'll move on to the next group of people.
We are responsible for them. They will not take it away. They will not go their way.
Okay. All right. Let me talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning.
This is the voice of either side. I one of the airport yesterday when happened by the police director. Well, we see the juvenile who in the police while the airport when Luther playing and Luther get a goal in a crucial match. The OPS at the airport for all police officers they were celebrating. When I try to find them, they say, oh, they say no more going down, police come and get rich. We come and get money. That is the mindset to exploit.
Okay. Okay. Idris, you can call me back. So.
All right.
Thank you very much. Let's take Director Idris Bedede. Idris, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning to the co-host, the audience. What I'd like to say to the guys, our distinguished honorable rider, is that the power you have, you have not gotten to realize it. All you need to do is to pack your bag and pack your care until your issues are addressed. They are very significant in the society, especially the transport sector. You saw how it was when you were tasked for that community industry. You saw how many people were working. All you need to do is to pack your bag for 1 week until your issues are addressed, until the police can address the situation. You don't have to go in the street and visit and destroying property or banana. You have a power and you are not being able to recognize. You just take advantage of it. Pack your bag, pack your care. Everybody work and you get to know the public will get concerned. But as you are moving and you are trying to destabilize the society.
And that could even make them to have a space with the president to have conversation on what the issues are.
Take advantage of. You are very significant in the society. When people come into power, they come to you, they seek your support. But when they take the power, they forget. So utilize your power, pack your bag, pack your keke for 1 week. Let the people work. And the people will tell the police to allow you to get in the seat. Use that. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, so let me take Idrissa. Go ahead.
Yeah, my dear brother Abu,
Mhm.
let me say a pleasant good morning to you and Hagar. Yeah, Abu, you listen to my name say, the man I said it all. That our brothers, teachers, united and put ourselves together and slow down.
Oh yeah, and sacrifice 1 week.
Yeah.
Because maybe they see you all like hooligans and all of that, they don't recognize your importance and all that.
They're taking a guy
you
to
know.
be like,
So they will provoke you.
Yeah.
They will provoke you, and then when you go out, you send it. Yeah.
Richard Kun is a narrow-minded creature. So I would let
Man, what Richard Kun guy do? Moses Sago man, he just want to do Richard Kun.
But Richard is I was going to behave like Richard. That's my point. Because you know Richard is let me be Richard, man.
Okay.
So let our motorcyclists do the needful to slow down for 1 week.
Okay.
Then the fucking president was listening.
All right, thank you very much. So let's talk to this person. I'm fighting here to put you on to put you on speaker. The calls are just too many, not even giving me the chance. Good morning. You live, go ahead. I have to make more efforts to get you online. Where we have.
So sometimes I'm very happy. Some of our own traffic was trying to advance our friends. So that the that thing was being most rather so happy to find on this. One of these we are bad from our friend and how we left for your window. With that shit, yes. We are not how we keep our most right. All the advantage you have, and we are put the face for guys, they have a sister like that. But my friend who the picture because of the rescue, they said, to rescue them. They sure they talked to my friend, they said, oh, this rescue, so actually, this guy is good. Yeah, they so we have the problem of what to give up for the DIS. What they rented, but we know our friend who have been having a given the food. But I think I'm going to rent that into my children. This rescue and up there for government for the time of this point.
Okay.
My friend, all this to us.
Okay. All right. I'm sure we can call it from that. Yeah, that's correct. So, folks, this is it. You've heard the sack list. A lot of them have voiced their issues. And so, to go home, what we want to say to the government is basically to respect the fact that there are Liberian citizens that are using commercial motorcycling for survival and to take care of their needs. So the onus is on the government to regulate their activities and their action, and the government must do that with a sense of protection and safety for them and their lives and their property as well. It has to be like that. And the cyclists, the complaint about extortion is something that must be taken seriously. You can be working and people will not doing nothing, just think they take, they rather take 2,000, 1,000 from you and all of that. So, like Idris said, I think I will agree. That must be another civil action that you take to compare compliance in your interest. Then out of the leadership of the police now, Kerry Kumo and other people, they will sit down with you. Just stop sending your so-called, I don't know, what kind of cyclist unionists or all these people. I'm not sure they can back in well for you. Let the police go down and listen to the motorcyclist himself and make the reforms. Like that, we will set real rules and everybody will know their limits and we'll have safety across our city. My name is Abu, and of course, we have to go home, Hagar, until we meet you. Tomorrow, Hagar's going to be here. I'll be taking my weekend break. And until we meet you, though, I think you can have yourself a wonderful time from the nation's capital. Bye-bye.